going to explain really quickly what we mean by degrees of freedom. You've probably been seeing this in a lot of what we're doing, and so it's very, very easy to understand. So I'm going to quickly help you understand what it is. Degrees of freedom, we write it with a small d and a small f. That's the number of scores that are free to vary when we calculate a statistic. Now, we have to do this because we found for accuracy of our analysis, as our sample size gets bigger, the critical value where we're at that cutoff point is decreasing. So we have to adjust using the degrees of freedom so that we get more accurate results. Let me give you a silly example. We've got 10 jelly beans here, and I'm hungry. So as I look at the 10 of them, I'm going to eat one, and I get to choose which one it is. So I ate the yellow one. I've still got freedom to choose. There's 9 left. So I'm going to eat that one. Still have the freedom of choice, don't I? I'm going to eat another one, and another one, and another one. I'm down to 5, but I've still got 5 I can choose from. Another one's gone. I'm going to eat this one. I've still got some choice about which one I choose. And I'm down to where I've still got some choice. But look what happens on the last one. I don't have any choice about which jelly bean to eat. I have to eat this navy blue one. That's the idea behind jelly bean degrees of freedom. So our degrees of freedom in this case are n, it was 10, minus 1. So the times that I had choices about what I could eat were 9. And that helps our analysis to be more accurate. Now let me give you a real example. These are the means in their ages that I've got of a group of people. So I want to know what the mean is. Well, to get the mean, you know that you add up all the numbers, you sum them, and then you divide by the number of subjects that you've got. So I'm going to take a 9, and I'm going to add the 12. Let's see, I'll choose to add an 11 next, and a 7 next. Let's see, I've still got numbers to choose from in the order that I'm putting them in. I'll do an 8 next. A 5, okay, I can still choose between 6 and 12 and 4 and 9. I'll go for another 9. And I can still choose, I'm going to take the 6. Still got 2 choices left. And I'm going to take the other 12. Now notice what happens on the last one. I don't have any choice. There's only one left. I don't have any freedom left to choose. So when I take that 4 to finish adding them up, you can see that my degrees of freedom were 9. There were 10 numbers, but I only got to choose on 9 of them. So let's go back to our original definition, and I hope this makes sense now. The degrees of freedom are the number of scores that are free to vary when you're calculating a statistic. And the number of the degrees of freedom changes a little bit with every kind of analysis that we do, and it's part of what you have to understand when you're doing the analysis.